take about 2 minutes each, if you would, gentlemen, to sort of lay out again your case for why you should be the next Sangamon County Sheriff. We'll start first with Republican Wes Barr.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, and thank you for the opportunity to come on your show this morning and give us one more opportunity to talk to the citizens of Sangamon County and present our ideas and kind of share information back and forth. You know, again, I've had the honor and pleasure of serving the citizens of Sangamon County for the last 28 years as a law enforcement officer, 25 of those years with the Sheriff's Office. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to going back to work. You know, I think as a sheriff, you not only do you need a strong law enforcement background, but you should have a strong community background. And I think I bring both those aspects to the Sheriff's Office. You know, I've been actively involved in the community for years, building strong, lasting relationships with a number of people throughout the community at all levels. And I think those are assets that is important to the next sheriff. So, you know, I'm looking forward to going back to work. I'm looking forward to going back and serving the citizens of Sangamon County. And I ask for their vote on November 4th.
Democrat Jeff Regan, in 2 minutes or less, please give us your final thoughts this morning.
I appreciate the opportunity for the dialogue, Jim. Look, I've got 26 years of law enforcement, again, finalizing my career with a large agency as a bureau chief and lieutenant with the Illinois State Police. I've managed large budgets, lots of personnel. I have a military background that encompasses 23 years, retiring as a lieutenant colonel from the Illinois Army National Guard. I served a year on active duty in the Pentagon, and then, as I mentioned earlier, I was an international police advisor in Afghanistan. I have leadership and community service experience. You know, I was formerly the interim executive director of the Illinois Red Cross chapter here in Springfield. And I have the management skills. I'm going to bring a re-engineering plan to the Sheriff's Office where we deploy our assets efficiently and we spend tax-paid dollars more effectively. And then I have advanced education. You know, as you know, I've, through my veterans benefits, acquired formal education to include a master's degree and my doctorate that I'm nearly completing. But let's be clear. My re-engineering plan is based on 21st century beliefs and strategies. Directed patrols were a 1980s strategy, and it's outdated. I'm going to put 4 cars on the street that include the detectives in plain clothes and unmarked cars. I'm going to be adding 3 correctional officers, and I'm going to be doing this after I flatten the table of organization in the Sheriff's Office. It's top heavy, and I'm going to be reducing it, and that's going to also enable me to put administrative officers that are wearing badges out on the street where they belong. I'm looking at intensive training. You know, we can collaborate with our partners in Springfield, with Springfield Fire Department. I have internal resources that can train medical personnel to the standards that we want. In addition to that, I'll work with Lincoln Land Community College on a cooperative agreement to get our paramedics trained. And then finally, I'm going to be partnering with the Illinois Law Enforcement Alarm System, and we're going to be utilizing their special response teams. There are special response vehicles that reduces the militarization. In fact, it'll eliminate it.
And I'm afraid that 2 minutes are up here.
Well, let me just finish real quick. So, the militarization issue is something that is going to be going down the road as part of this partnership. So, my 4-part plan is, you know, collaboration, it's diversity and training.
I apologize. I'm literally out of time on the clock here.
All right,
thank you both very much. We will have an audio and video podcast of this debate up at WMAY.com a little bit later on this morning. Wes Barr, Jeff Regan, thank you both for your time. Best of luck to you both, and we'll be talking to you on election night.